Hey everybody, welcome back to the wheel where we roll for a deck and just, well, roll with it. Last time we got a, you know, quite a meta deck. Not like S tier, top 3 decks in the game, but quite up there. Definitely a deck that you can just win tournaments with. Let's put it that way. With Lanchard. So let's see what we got today. I also, as it seems to be traditional, messed up the weights last time. And I swapped the Cat C and Cat A weights. I wrote Cat A anyway, so assuming having one or two or one and one doesn't change the outcome of the roll or doesn't change the amount of travel of the wheel, it didn't really matter. But either way, let's first roll for our back nation / coalition, I should rather say. There's still Landshot on here. I forgot to remove that from there, apparently. Okay, Entente. Since we didn't roll Landshot, it doesn't really matter, right? But let me just make sure that I have it removed. Landshot on here. Okay. Remove this. Also remove Landshot. It took it from the cache or something by the looks of it, because in my text file it's actually removed. Entente, what did you have last time? I want to say we had support, but let me look it up first. Armored, okay. Let me take a look. Right at the top, or no, probably further down because it starts with Yuk back. We had armored already. Okay, so we're gonna roll for the spec again. Pretty sure we can't get any spec. Support it is. Okay. Not necessarily bad. I don't know if you get the good Yugoslav T55. Either way, it doesn't have to be bad. It depends on the category. I wanna say you also get PvPs, or at the very least M60 PBs with your Mechanisovana. So again, I'm actually not too scared about that. The weights do seem correct. Just not Cat C, please. Ooh, that was a close one. Alright, Cat A, thankfully. Not Yugoslavia, Entente support. It shall be. Let me just copy that name. That is support. Season 2. Entente. And yeah, you get every spec here. Alright. Get the Gazella even. I think I'm definitely gonna use this. Because I wanna say you don't get the Czech Recon squad anyway. And we have so many slots here, we can definitely afford to. What's better here? 95k mage seems much better. I don't want to spend the 15 points on a KPVT, I'll be honest. Okay, this is something that kind of bothered me, right? Why do we not get the M84A and T72 CVs, right? You already get the slots and you don't get veterancy, funnily enough, on the logistics tab. Why exclude the command tanks? That is just beyond me. Is there like a significant difference? Gun is slightly better and you have more ammo on the Yugoslav. Well, the Yugoslav one just seems okay, technically speaking, like you have 1/5 more autonomy, but definitely more than 1/5 more fuel. So the T50, this one is actually per kilometer, or traveling, a bit more fuel efficient than this one. But that's literally the only advantage that you get. The Yugoslav one just has a better gun and more ammo. Let's just put in a second one because we can. I'm not sure if we're gonna use this. Okay, we got Lek Capirote and AMA 25, but it's got patches, good. We get the M60PP, okay, at least that. We get ACGMs, of course. Honestly, all things considered, not the worst stuff. I don't think I'm gonna run these though. That's a good squad. Definitely want to run this. I do want to run these bad boys. We need trucks. There's a You could consider running 2 cards of ATGMs, but the trick is also just very efficient per card. So I'll be honest, not something that has been considered. At least I don't remember at least considering it. They have probably too good of an availability. They should probably be 10 and 7 or something. 12 per card is too good. But sometimes, there's too much stuff in this game that actually needs fixing. Either way, we don't really get any good infantry ATs. We should probably put in a card of these bad boys. They don't really need veterancy themselves. I think probably wouldn't mind it, but you also only get 16 and they're cheap, so I want to keep them down with it. Man pets we do get, but we shouldn't need them. We're support. We have so many support slots and extra veterancy on our AA. I think it would be a waste. There's definitely a point to be made to put these in. Maybe this isn't so bad, that bad of a card. Honestly, we should probably put in flamers because we have no like shock infantry, and we have like no town fighting capabilities. So Siniste or Geniste probably a good unit to put in here. Ondava got buffed, so I think that's a good fit. I'm not a fan of this drop too, but it is wheeled and non-radar. Then that said, the buff 3 is a must-have. It's very, very strong. Mortars are always good to have. Plowman we should probably use. Then we have like both kinds of artillery. Priest is not necessary. Prachka could be nice. NEVA and 1T, I think like we gotta go for it, right? Especially with the extra veterancy. I'm just putting in stuff that I want. I'm worrying about the ordering and such later. We have cheap. We have this. I think something like an Osa AK wouldn't be too bad. Don't really need it on top of Rajka buff and that. Not sure if we really need anything else. I'll be completely honest. Probably the Sava, just with like a. We can even up it. We don't need more than 4. This we can probably downward if we ever feel like play on a very wide map and I feel the need we need lots of anti-helo coverage or something. Even like on Drained, it's a very good piece, right? Strop 2. I'll put it in for now. I'm not a huge fan of it. I'm a certified Strop 2 hater. But the range on wheels for non-radar is certainly something that even I have to admit is really nice to have. I might remove some stuff here. We do not get the T-55, but we get the M1ZZ. It is okay. It's not a great tank, but it's an acceptable tank, a solid tank. M47 Patton is like a decent spam tank. Get the Hera. We get Bruskomnici, but honestly, I always prefer Planetary anyway in the buff. They're like what I would probably consider to be like the second worst shock recon. Better only than the JSDF Rangers. I'm not sure if there's any shock recon squad that I consider worse than these bad boys. In this case, bad is like actually like an insult. They're bad. Well, they're still fine. They're more than fine enough, and like they'll do the job just fine, right? But I think in this case, having the combo of like an actually reasonably fast ground transport is also recon. Even if it is just a line squad that can't do anything, I still think it's better value. If they had like a better wheel transport, I think Proskomitsi definitely something that I might consider. But here I just prefer Granitari. But it really is not a huge deal. You really don't get anything good here, huh? You don't even get the OT65 with the Vitra, that sucks. I'm gonna put in one BRDM2. I'm not sure if I really need or want much more. Honestly, maybe just these guys in a helicopter. In case I like wanna sneak something around. Could also use these in a Gazella, and that's much cheaper, honestly. They're faster on foot, but let's just keep it like that for now. Pram, Instapick, Rakatouch is also good. We don't get the BVP polo, that's a shame. Would have been a really good fit in here. Not sure if I need much more. It's not that bad of a unit either, by the way. It's like a reasonably fast Manuka, not a really slow one. Still not that accurate, still only 17 AP, but by no means useless. We shouldn't need that many ASFs, so MiG-29, that's a go-to. Where's the Gallop? Gallop's go-to. Should probably put in Seed, it's still nice to have. Let me get 5 activation points somewhere. I can probably, if I wanted to, get 2 out of here, but it's not enough. Could get rid of you, that's another 2. Honestly, don't really need the Gamma. You could definitely get rid of the T-55 as well. Then you get rid of this. Or the Sava, maybe. Might get rid of the Sava. No, I don't think so. I'm gonna get rid of the Strap 2. I'm sorry. Strap 2 enjoyers, I'm sorry. Rakatash or Gamma? Rakatash is nice, but kind of fulfills the same role as the Pram, but it's weird. Might be nice. It is a really nice unit during the opening on highway, right? Because of the main road. I think I'm gonna... Honestly, I think the Gamma is so underrated, though. Okay, Rakatash, I'm sorry, you have to go. Gives me 1 point back. Okay, fine. Strap 2 enjoyers. You're safe. You're gonna get it back. What do we want? Maybe an L15M. It's versatile. It can deal some tank damage, can deal some AG damage. Could also go for the Orao 2 for some further anti-tank, but it is just, it dies so easily, so I'm not a huge fan of it. But it might just be a skill issue on my end. Maybe just an L17 for a Helo Hunter, honestly. Let's keep it simple. Otherwise, we have no great multi-rolls or affordable multi-rolls, so let's just keep it simple. And the Strap 2 enjoyers, you're back. How do I want to order this? You, then the AA pieces. Then the mortar. Infantry. Do it like that. Maybe I don't need to upvet you, actually. We don't have that much like infantry. Both Sinista and Panzer not that much, but Genista and Drugs, they're like, let's say niche infantry, right? I can't spam these guys where either of these 3 guys would also be useful, right? Pritzker, Pechmecher, and Savannah, Panzer they're always going to be useful in one way or another, right? Definitely a point we made to replace something here with the T-55. But the speed difference between these is so massive, I think I'll actually keep it that way. 2 farms definitely worth with the Plowman. Yeah, I think this seems solid enough. Just not mudfight, please. Anything else, I think we should be okay enough. Alright. I'll see you in a second for ranked. Alright, let's see. Just not mudfight, just okay, it's not mudfight. Oh, who's your daddy? Alright, I shall not forget that I have a second fob this time around. Still probably not the map that I would have preferred, but it should be fine. If we can hold Fedor, that'd be really great. If we can, like, start just sitting on our defensive and just bully any advance with Plamens, that'd be so good. But we gotta get there first, right? So let's get some Britzka Pesh on there, some Rooks here. Honestly, get a Gamma. If there's no AA or something, and like AA is very slow, you can like just kill a BTR 90 with this. Something like a BTR 90. Which, by the way, could be the case. We're playing against Vet4. Get some recon. Get like these 2 on the right. Put it down there. Get the Prachka and the Boff. Prachka is gonna be crazy accurate. T-32s are probably still good, just, you know, against something like Marder 2 or something, which would just wreck everything else I have. But I think we should probably rely a lot on the Brooks. I'm gonna pronounce it in what I presume would be the Yugoslav pronunciation, or Croatian or Serbian or whatever it is. Probably I reckon that most of the Yugoslav vehicles, or at least in their own development, is probably like from Serbian part, right? But I'm not sure if I want to touch that subject. What else do we want? Some spam is always good. Haste has a push on the left. There's not really much I have. Early MiG-29 is always a possibility. I want to get like a really early plummet, that's for sure. I don't want to start with the second, so we have a second fob. I think 2 of these are still going to be good here. And maybe like let's just save the points. I'm not sure if we really need a mortar this early on. We have nothing much to protect. And we rely a lot of ATGM on ATGMs, so yeah, right. Ready. Fun. Maybe I should have saved more points actually, but all right. Get the plummet. Okay, that's probably Red Dragons. Should have used the Hera more. WC's HQ7. Where they're driving? They're driving down mid, okay. Please don't hit me. Nice. Please miss again. Are you on attack move? You were, I think. Gamma got killed, that's fine. Actually, let's see if we can get that way. Oh, I still lost my Hera. VTT Igla. Could this be... Okay, this is unspec or... No, this is just unspec. Certainly not mech. No supply truck. I do wish I had a second guide of supply truck for the 15-point ones. This is also something that I considered. Because the versatility is really nice. If you just want to resupply like one like Brook somewhere, and maybe it's like also in a position where it's a bit spicy, then you only have to spend 15 points, right? Alright, let's not forget that we have this. I don't want to use it just yet. But let's move it a bit there so it's both closer to the front line and... Well, mainly closer to the front line, really. I feel like there could be a push coming up here. You know what? Put you into the sun. Get something here. Maybe honestly to get a Hera. Yeah, place you there. More stuff in there just in case. I don't want to be caught. Oh, that's an early Tokchon. Okay, interesting. Could just like shut this T90 down a bit. BTRs. This is like no, this we know it's unspec. What am I saying? Okay. Those are the North Korean shock squads. Wait, what was that? Is that a freaking ow? Yeah, WC-550. What the hell? Oh, that's bad. Get behind. I should probably like find out where it's firing from. We have the NEVA on veteran. Probably reloading right now. Ah shit, I didn't got out of time. That's the horrible off-road speed of the M60P. Non dava. I'm on fire. Oh, my Hera died. Oh, that's bad. Like there. Those are bombers. Come on, get into the building, please. Oh, what are you? Oh my god! That is so annoying. Okay, go off 3, move over there. That is so annoying, man. Oh wait, no, I moved it back here. It didn't die. What? Yeah, I just gave it horrible orders. That is also something you could do, I guess. Also, frick it, let's get another one. We're playing support, might as well. Go full in on the... whatever you want to, whatever you want to call it, the artillery swim, I suppose. Oh, you use them in the 5-pointers, interesting. You're dead. Okay, we needed like a NEVA M1T or something. Yeah, let's get a NEVA next. Nothing really great against BTR radius there. But just get 2 of you, I guess. Where are you firing from, man? That's... okay, those are the J7s. Get a NEVA, let's get it here, though. Oh, it's not even really bombing. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Should probably just get a second one. I should maybe use them more reactively. Those tanks are gonna be an issue. Move the prams over. Or maybe not quite. Okay. Yeah. Pushing there is not very comfortable. Like, at least. We'll turn you off, then let's get some recon here. A tank that can actually tank. And some... okay. That's the WC-550, okay. Honestly, yeah, just place one of the NEVAs down here and the other one up there. I think that's good enough. That's... oh, that was a stage 7, okay. Did not get hit, unfortunately. Okay. Probably more prams and the Rook squad here. This is a bush? Push, this is a bush. M25 is ready as well. Oh, is he going for my NEVA? Oh, that could be bad. Out in the open. No, he isn't. Okay, it's killed, that's good. M25, get in there. Get a new T-72. Keep driving, keep driving. Alright. Squad. Unload you. Push. Okay, nice. Recon squad is dead. That's a good kill. Where are you going? You're retreating. Not on my watch. Get maybe another Ondava? I don't know. I should maybe get a Su. Oops. Get you resupplied. Another one. Side shot. Side shot. Oh, he survived that. He was like at 0.5 HP. That sucks. Get you a bit further back so you never spotted there. J7H. Okay. Some prams there. There's some helos. We have above 3. That's good. Get this out of there. Second Adava, I still haven't gotten the second one. Okay. Off, get him line of sight. There you go. Ouch. Is he like playing like no, he has to. It's just an interesting deck. I want the second Ondava. Get out of there. Yeah, these pushes here have never been worked out because I'm not using my fire support well enough. Get you out of there if you can. Just pull you further back. Routing, alright, you don't see that very often. Get you to repair maybe. Yeah, very good. Yeah, this is where I wish I had a tank CV. But then again, T55 tank CV wouldn't do that much either, so. Yeah, that's Bob just needs to do a little bit of damage and then never like one hit. Alright, that's a death lane. Very good. Move you over there. How did these guys spot it? Did they just fire? Okay, they just fired. That's fine. One shot. One shot. Very good. Honestly, just drive you back to the top. You're so close. That's fine. Let's get a CV. Yeah, against now I should have went for the T55 series. CV. There's like no good CV positions, but I don't want to get ticked on. I really don't want to get ticked on. Get a recon unit there. T90 is, yeah, still alive. Let's at least try to get the foothold in here. I have a buff here. Not too bad. Yeah, there's stuff in there still. Oh yeah, Gokday 90s, okay. That's the heavy AT. Oh, is he moving up with this T90? He is, interesting. I know the CV is gonna get spotted, but I just don't really have a choice. I don't want to move my CV because it gives him info. Get some spam in there. Honestly, maybe we can move the up. Screw it. What's he gonna do? Oh, did he already prepare? That's bad. Oh, he got the shot up there. That's really bad. Rachka, move over. The J7H. Okay, left is looking okay. Another T-72 here. I think it's no ATGM infantry, I just realized. Well, they just for good measure get another above 3 in this area or something. Get some more prams around. Definitely move this in like a slightly less obvious position, I think. Move this up, move that up. John Maho. Oh, that's bad. More drugs around. All these ATGMs are missing, but they also have no veterans, right? So that's not really a surprise. That's where the T9 is. That's an interesting choice. I think we killed it. Probably get a gallop here. Okay, get supplies here as well. I know my commentary is not very sophisticated, I guess is the way to phrase it, but you know, it's actually kind of stressful right now. There's the CV there. Okay. I know that's there's the CV there. I know, very very insightful, right? But try to snipe this if I keep line of sight. Oh, I should have stayed in the bush. There you go. Very nice. He has a lot of HQ7s. Dang. Could try to bomb ourselves, but let's try this first. It has to be like in there. Wow, he's actually GGing out. Let's go. Holy. Oh my god. Yep. Okay, his gearing wasn't great. Surprisingly, because I lost a lot of my infantry, right? It's mostly cheap infantry, but okay. Steam name is I'm Batman. I think that double NEVA M1T was the right call. Like it's like take it slow, invest into like protection against those J7s. They were like one of the most dangerous things, and also what I'm supposed to be good against, right? So if I don't deal with those, then I'm not using what I have to my fullest potential, I think. On that was, I'm not sure they did too much. They weren't useless. But I probably also wasn't great at using them, I'll be honest. The Brahms were just MVPs. The Droogs as well. Yeah, what can I say? Did I not get a single Talk John? What about the other Ondava? Did the other Ondava even get any kill? They probably also still got some damage that obviously you just never see, right? Which can be very useful too. What about my Plamens? Didn't get a lot of actual kills either. But it's always hard to measure, right? Well, honestly, I think it was a pretty good game. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll hopefully see you in the next one. Bye bye.